Ray Dalio sees U.S. on brink of great disruption as election looms. Ray Dalio, founder of Bridgewater Associates, has expressed concerns about the U.S. facing a great disruption due to excessive debt and global economic shifts. In an interview with Nikkei, Dalio highlighted the risks tied to persistent inflation and geopolitical tensions, especially with China. He believes that these stresses could lead to economic fragmentation and significant market volatility. Dalio's expertise comes from his historical approach to investment, where he has accurately predicted events like the 2008 financial crisis. He views the current economic environment as precarious, pointing to similarities with past crises that had profound global impacts. Dalio argues that the U.S. is particularly vulnerable right now due to its immense national debt and the polarized political landscape. The billionaire investor also noted the potential for economic warfare with China, which could exacerbate global tensions. Dalio's warnings are founded on the potential consequences of these conflicts spilling over into international trade and finance. He advises investors to be cautious, considering the unpredictable nature of current economic policies and their possible repercussions. Dalio's insights suggest that the approaching U.S. election could serve as a critical point for these unfolding crises. He encourages a close examination of historical economic patterns to better understand and navigate the potential threats. Dalio emphasizes the importance of preparedness in facing what he describes could be a dramatically reshaped global economic landscape. The Bridgewater founder is not just theorizing, he is actively adjusting his investment strategies to mitigate these risks. His firm, Bridgewater Associates, is known for its keen analysis and strategic positioning in response to global economic trends. Dalio's perspective is particularly valuable given his track record of foreseeing major economic shifts well before they occur. He believes that the blend of rising debts, geopolitical strife, and economic policies is a recipe for disruption. Dalio's analysis points to a need for resilience and adaptability in both governmental policy and private sector strategy. According to Dalio, the next few years could be defining for the global economy, with potential long-lasting effects. He cautions that the outcomes of the U.S. election could accelerate or mitigate the anticipated disruptions. Dalio's dialogue with Nikkei is part of his broader effort to educate and prepare the financial community for significant challenges. He underscores the importance of understanding the interconnectedness of global economies and the ripple effects of crises. Dalio calls for a proactive approach to managing investments and economic policies in light of these risks. His discussion with Nikkei reflects a deep concern for the future of global financial stability. Dalio stresses that the situation is evolving and requires vigilant observation and responsive strategies. He hopes that his insights will prompt a more informed and strategic response to the global economic uncertainties. Dalio's interview with Nikkei serves as a crucial alert for investors, policymakers, and the public to the looming challenges. He advocates for a blend of historical wisdom and innovative thinking to navigate the potential disruptions. Dalio's call to action is aimed at fostering a more resilient economic environment globally. Despite the grim forecast, Dalio believes that careful planning and strategic investment can mitigate the worst of the impacts. His conversation with Nikkei is a part of ongoing discussions he has been having with global leaders and financial experts. Dalio's foresight and analytical approach make him a pivotal figure in discussions about the future of the global economy. His warnings are not just cautionary tales, but calls for immediate and considered action to safeguard economic interests. As the U.S. election approaches, Dalio's insights become increasingly relevant to potential economic scenarios. His interview highlights the critical nature of the current global economic conditions and the urgent need for strategic responses. Dalio remains a key voice in understanding and preparing for what he calls the Great Disruption in the global financial landscape.